everyone. I'd like to welcome you to the Mesa City Council meeting for the evening of August the 23rd. This is a historic day. This is the first council meeting in quite a while that we're back with members of the public here, and so this is fun to see. So again, welcome to everyone that's here. As always, we are anxious for the public to be involved and engaged in these meetings. City Council chambers are open to the public again, and we will take comments in person. Also, though, we will continue to take comments telephonically and electronically. So you can find multiple ways to participate in this meeting on the first page of the council agenda, and those, of course, are available online as well. We're going to begin our council meeting this evening with an invocation offered by Reverend Derek Elliott with Desert Heritage Church. Thank you, Pastor, for helping us with our meeting today. Following the invocation, we will have the Pledge of Allegiance. So please stand for the prayer and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Good evening, my beloved Mesa community. Will you pray with me in your tradition as I pray in mine? All-loving God, who is called by many names, whose name that flows from many lips, we pause this day to give you thanks. Thank you for the many blessings you have given us, especially in this season of time when decisiveness is trying to destroy and divide the nation. Oh God, let us be reminded to love you and also our neighbor. Let us act based upon sound wisdom and actions that keep us on the right path and help us stay focused. Let us be transformed by the renewal of righteousness as we gathered here to create a just and equitable city. Strengthen us as we make tough decisions this evening. And let this meeting be productive and produce helpful works for the city of Mesa, its citizens, and surrounding communities. As it has been said, blessed are those who show mercy, they will be shown mercy. As we leave this meeting, continue to inspire us to be exemplary servant leaders for our community. It is in most heavenly name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Well, thank you, Pastor Elliott, for your great prayer, and again, welcome to our City Council meeting. The first item on our agenda for this meeting is the consent agenda. So we'd invite Mr. Kevin Christopher forward to read that agenda. Mr. Christopher.
Good evening, Mayor and Council members. These are the items on the consent agenda. All items listed with an asterisk will be considered as a group by the City Council and will be enacted with one motion. There will be no separate discussion unless a council member or citizen requests, in which event the item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered as a separate item. Item 2, approval of minutes of previous meetings is written. Items 3A, 3B, and 3C act on liquor license applications for Unit 1 Bravo AOMA. One-day events September 9th, September 23rd, and October 21st, 922 South Country Club Drive. Item 3D, act on liquor license application for Legacy Sports USA, 6321 South Ellsworth Road. Item 3E, act on liquor license application for Sloan Park, 2330 West Rio Salado Parkway. Item 3F, act on liquor license application for Best Hong Kong Dining, 1116 South Dobson Road. Item 3G, act on liquor license application for Bad Habits, 235 North Country Club Drive. Item 3H, act on liquor license application for Speedway Liquor, 839 South Stapley Drive. Item 3I, act on liquor license application for Holiday Inn Express, 1405 South Westwood. Item 3J, act on liquor license application for Speedway Liquor, 839 South Stapley Drive. Item 3K, act on liquor license application for First Watch, 2111 North Power Road. Item 3L, act on liquor license application for Sombrose, 2836 South Signal Butte Road. Item 3M, act on liquor license application for Stars American Bar and Grill, 2662 East University Drive. Item 4A, act to award an additional vendor for the purchase of replacement outdoor wireless access points for the Department of Innovation and Technology for the Smart Cities Initiative. Item 4B, act on dollar limit increase to the term contract for office supplies and products for citywide departments and Strategic Alliance for Volume Expenditures cooperative members. Item 4C, act on 3-year term contract with 2 years of renewal options for gasoline and diesel fuel for the Fleet Services Department. Item 4D, act on 3-year term contract with 2 years of renewal options for perennial ryegrass seed for the Parks, Recreation, and Community Facilities Department. Item 4E, act on ratification of the emergency purchases for landscape maintenance services for city facilities for the Parks, Recreation, and Community Facilities Department. Item 4F, act on dollar limit increase to the term contract for plumbing services for the Parks, Recreation, and Community Facilities Department. Item 4G, act on 3-year term contract with 2 years of renewal options for landscape maintenance services for aquatic facilities for the Parks, Recreation, and Community Facilities Department. Item 4H, act on 7-month term contract with 3 years of renewal options for playground, splash pad, outdoor fitness, and related equipment for the Parks, Recreation, and Community Facilities Department. Item 4I, act on contract to purchase acoustic wall panels for the Parks, Recreation, and Community Facilities Department. Item 4J, act on contract to purchase 25 replacement personal radiation detectors and accessories for the Mesa Fire and Medical Department. The purchase is funded through a grant from the Arizona Department of Homeland Security. Item 4K, act on contract to purchase 3 chemical warfare agent and toxic industrial chemical detectors for the Mesa Fire and Medical Department. This purchase is funded by the Urban Areas Security Initiative Program Rapid Response Team Grant. Item 4L, act on 1-year term contract for DNA crime lab supplies for the Mesa Police Department. Item 4M, act on 1-year renewal contract for the maintenance of compressors, generators, and dryers for the Mesa Police Department. Item 4N, act on 1-year term contract for Randoc's drug screening and testing supplies for the Mesa Police Department. Item 4O, act on dollar limit increase to the term contract for traffic control sign materials and sign imaging for the Transportation Department. Item 4P, act on awarding additional vendors to the term contract for science and lab supplies and equipment for the Water Resources Department. Item 4Q, act on term contracts with renewal options for industrial maintenance, repair, operating supplies and services for the Water Resources Department. Item 4R, act on term contract with renewal options for lubricants, oils, and grease for the Water Resources Department. Item 5A, act on resolution endorsing the creation of the Don Joe Acres Irrigation Water Delivery District, generally bounded by West 7th Street on the north, West University Drive on the south, Alma School Road on the west, and North Westwood on the east. Final designation of the district is determined by the Maricopa County Board of Supervisors. Item 5B, act on resolution extinguishing a portion of a 20-foot sewer line easement located at 2046 West Riverview Auto Drive to accommodate construction of a new office building and parking structure for Union Mesa. Item 5C, act on resolution approving and authorizing the city manager to enter into an intergovernmental agreement with the city of Tempe to accept funding in exchange for forensic laboratory services provided by the police department's Forensic Services Division. Item 5D, act on resolution extinguishing a portion of a 1-foot vehicular non-access easement located at 1425 North Orlando to accommodate construction of a driveway. Item 5E, act on resolution approving and authorizing the city manager to enter into a lease and reimbursement agreement with Cox Communications for lease of an underground conduit for a 15-year term with one additional automatic 15-year renewal option and a reimbursement. Item 5F, act on resolution approving and authorizing the city manager to accept and expend grant funds from the Administrative Office of the Courts for Security Improvements at Mesa Municipal Court. Item 6A, introduction of ordinance amending Title II, Chapter 21, Sections 1 and 2 of the Mesa City Code to increase the number of ex officio non-voting members on the Economic Development Advisory Board. Item 6B, introduction of ordinance regarding ZON 21-00293 for property located west of Gilbert Road on the north side of McKellips Road, rezoned to allow commercial uses on the property. Item 6C, introduction of ordinance regarding ZON 20-00585 for property located west of Sossman Road on the north side of Southern Avenue, rezoned with planned area development overlay to allow for development of attached single residences. Item 6D, introduction of ordinance regarding ZON 20-00700 for property located west of the 202 Red Mountain Freeway on the south side of Brown Road, rezone and site plan review to allow for development of attached single residencies. Item 6E, introduction of ordinance regarding ZON 20-00792 for property located west of Meridian Road and north of Pecos Road, a rezone to allow industrial uses on the property. Item 6F, introduction of ordinance regarding ZON 21-00394 for property located east of the Sossaman Road alignment on the south side of Warner Road, rezone with planned area development overlay and a site plan review to allow for development of an industrial business park. Item 6G, introduction of ordinance regarding ZON 19-00832. This is for property generally located east of Dobson Road and north of Main Street. Modification of the Sycamore Station Smart Growth Community Plan to allow for a mixed-use, transit-oriented development. This ordinance is being reintroduced to add conditions regarding commercial uses and covered parking with solar panels. Item 7A, act on subdivision plat, Pecos 10 condominium, located west of Ellsworth Road on the south side of Pecos Road. Item 7B, act on subdivision plat, E202, located east of Haas Road and north of Elliott Road. And item 7C, act on subdivision plat, Gallery Park Replat 2, located north of Ray Road on the east side of Power Road. Mayor and council members, these are the items on the consent agenda.
Thank you, Mr. Christopher. Ms. Mickelson, do we have any requests from the public to speak on an item on the consent agenda?
No request, Mayor.
All right, thank you. I see that Mr. Luna has made a motion for approval, and that was seconded by Councilmember Spilsbury. Please vote on the consent agenda. Okay, the vote is unanimous in favor of the consent agenda. Next item on our agenda is item 8, items from citizens present. Ms. Mickelson, we do have some requests to speak. Am I correct?
That's correct. The first speaker is Cheryl Ross, and I believe she's on the phone.
Ms. Ross, can you hear us?
She should be there.
Hi.
Oh, there she
Hi,
is.
Ms. Ross, please go ahead. You have 3 minutes.
Oh, okay. I am calling today because I wanted to talk to the mayor and the council. I wanted to let you know I appreciate the revitalization that is happening in Mesa at this time. It's the reason that I bought in your city, and I bought across the street from Sloan Park because who knew that 100% of all planes would fly directly over my house all day and all night. So I was upset by this, and I reached out to your staff, Scott Butler and Melissa Randazzo. I shared with them that Tempe had previously had a problem with noise, and when their citizens let them know that there was a problem with noise, they crafted an agreement to help abate the noise over their city. And if Randazzo and Butler had been working for the city, interacting with those constituents, the 4DME agreement might never exist. So I'm just calling to let you know that the Arizona Department of Real Estate map is wrong. And also 6,000 people complained there were 6,000 complaints to Sky Harbor about noise from zip code 85201. So Melissa Randazzo told me no one complains about it, but clearly a lot of people do, and it does make an impact, and it's making me want to sell my house. I could talk about this all day, but I'll leave it at that. I just wanted to communicate that there's an issue with noise.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Ross. Because this isn't on our agenda, we can't unfortunately engage with you and comment on it, but thank you very much. We appreciate your appearing on the agenda and sharing your thoughts with us.
Well, and I'll forward it up with a letter so that we can talk about it.
Okay, thank you very much. Ms. Mickelson?
Alrighty, have a great night. Thank you.
Thank you, you too.
Okay. We had one more speaker, Mayor, and she is not on the line.
Okay. All right, that being the case, this concludes everything that's on our agenda for today. Council, is there a motion to adjourn this meeting? Thank you, Mr. Luna, seconded by Mr. Thompson. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. We are adjourned.